That time once again. It's time for another Splatfest. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into things here. This Splatfest is a pretty interesting one because it's a pretty cool theme. Knights versus Wizards, that's already cool enough. But they did something special for the Splatfest. If you own the Octoling amiibos, you can get Knight and Wizard clothing from them. And for this Splatfest, if you wear those pieces of clothing during this event, then your Inkling will actually change to that set outfit. So, I'm actually wearing the Wizard set on my Octarian. So as soon as I get into the match, then I'm going to be wearing a full Wizard garb instead of just normal Splatfest tee. Which is a really cool idea. I kind of wish they would do this more often for Splatfests, but I'm glad we at least have this event doing something like this. So this is actually a really cool idea. I don't think... yeah, there's like no post showing up. I don't know if that's saved. For my announcements, I always turn off the posts. That's not a big deal because we can just go ahead and look at that at the end, like we usually do. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into things. Tonight's Splatfest is going to be rocking this one solo. It's been a while since we've done a solo Splatfest, so I'm actually going to be doing all the pro Splatfest battles this time around. We're not going to be doing normal one because there's no need. I do normal when I have friends. When I'm by myself, I go on the pro one. That gives you more points. So we're going to do this. I'm hoping tonight when we're playing we don't have too many wizards fighting wizards, because I was playing a little bit this earlier today, as you can see. I'm already halfway through Defender. So I'm hoping that we don't keep on getting our own teammates. I was getting a lot of my own teammates earlier, and I really don't want to have that happen tonight on the stream, because that's never fun. So we're gonna go, we're probably gonna go until we get to the max rank, till we get the champion. And if we get done early enough, then I'm thinking we might do a little bit of more of the Master Mode Champion Ballot stuff. That one's up in the air because I don't know how long this is going to take. It took me about an hour just to get to where I was now in the leveling. And since getting to Champion already takes a long time to level through that, get to the King/Queen rank, we'll have to see how it goes. Hey, look at my Octarian. She's wearing the Wizard garb. It's really cool. Again, I wish they would do this more often. So this is like a really cool looking Splatfest. It's really the only difference between this and a lot of the other ones. But honestly, this is only something that people who own the Octoling amiibo can really take advantage of. Because if you don't have the amiibo, there's no other way to get these pieces of outfits. So if you don't have these amiibo, then you may not actually see as many of the outfits appear in your lobby. I have both of the outfits set unlocked. I got the Knight and the Wizard stuff because I do have, you know, the full set of amiibo. So that allows me to have access to both if I was on Team Knight as well. But I'm not. Ah, that was bad. I was hoping that he would throw that out right as soon as I was exploding with the bomb, because I was hoping to get him after he threw it with the baller. Bad judgment timing there. Yeah, it was worth for the booyahs. We needed that booyah bomb to be big. Man, it's not looking that bad in the field so far. They were pushing us back, but now we're getting pushed back forward. Now it's another booyah bomb from them? That's not good. I don't know where he's throwing it, so I gotta be careful. Ah, bad corner to be stuck in. I don't see anyone here, that's a good sign. When it's all white, I want to make sure there's no enemy over here. I mean, it kind of was. That guy's a long range, I gotta be careful. Then we got a dually right behind him. Oh, really? How did that hit? Jeez, that was a good shot. That didn't look like it was supposed to collide, but it did. Yeah, this is not looking good. We were doing okay in the halfway point. We were taking it back, and now, not so much. Oh, really? It's this dually squelcher every time. I noticed that too. Getting a kill is usually because it's a squelcher. Yeah, we cannot win this now. Well, we tried at the very least. I mean, it was good for us for like 30 seconds, so we did something, I guess. That was a weird game to start tonight. It was a good game for them, just a terrible game for us. Wow, they got so many kills in and we got barely any. That explains why we couldn't make a good push at all. Alright, let's just go ahead and continue. Get hopefully a better matchup this time around then. 'Cause that was rough. I'm trying to see something while we're in this lobby. I'm trying to see what that shirt is technically that you're using with the Enchantress set. I'm trying to see what it would normally have. Because obviously it transforms our Splatfest tee into the shirt, but that shirt does technically exist in the game itself. I actually do have that shirt in my inventory. Fortunately, I'm not finding a good site that shows you the information. Okay, here we go, I got it. The Enchanted Robe. It has thermal ink as its ability. Huh. I'm glad we're using the Splatfest tee then, because I'm not too big of a fan of thermal ink. I mean, the thing is, it's a useful ability, because you can see where your opponent is for a short amount of time on the map easier. But I don't find much of a use for it, personally. So having just something to grind chunks off of is better for me. Oh, yeah, the Shifty Station. I've only played on here once today. This was not coming up in my rotation at all for some reason. But from when I played on here, this is an interesting one. This one has center points that you can go ahead and ink up, which will have these little conveyor contraption mop things from the single player. It will mop around the floor on your ink color, depending on who has the point. So that's a very interesting idea. Yeah, these things. As you can see, it's mopping up the floor in the, I don't even know what to call it. It's like a harsh pink. Like a very dark pink. We gotta make sure we keep our points, because this, if it transforms into the night colors, then they'll get our center points. We don't want that. Alright, there we go. That was perfect. That was a good play. Although I'm about ready to die, so maybe it wasn't the best play. No, it is an ink storm coming this way. Trying to be careful. That gets inked up in their color enough, it'll just automatically transform to the white ink, and that will kill me. So I'll be stuck. Jeez, man, how long was that gonna last for? It lasted longer than normal. So there's probably some special duration up on that guy. I've been mainly here at the center point, not really doing anything else, but it's the best play to make right now. This is bad. See how much the control went over to the other team? If someone gets this big point in particular, then things just immediately go over to the other side. There's just that much ink coverage in this one little area. Man, there's a lot that needs to be fixed here in the base. Knew it was gonna happen, hence why I was running around the field. This is not good. Oh, I got 2 on me, are you kidding? That is so dumb. The worst luck in the world to have. 2 stingrays pointing at me at once. There was no way I could survive that. Yeah, we're not coming back from this one now. Ooh. If we kept the point before the last 30 seconds hit, we maybe could have got this. But that center point, seriously, whoever has that is probably the winner of the game. Because it covers so much on the map. Yeah, we have games like this tonight. This is gonna take a while to get the king/queen. Keep on saying that because half the time I flip-flop between the male-female designs. Oh, I got a guy named Team Sword on the wizard team. That's a name you would see on the knight side. That is kind of random. Not gonna lie. It's gonna be one of those lobbies, isn't it? I'm gonna have to wait here in eternity. I don't know what's been happening these past couple Splatfests, but I've been noticing it takes longer to find games. Like, it always took a while in the past to find games, but now it takes forever to find wizards on a wizard team. Well, here comes the first duo tonight. That's not what I wanted to see. This is what I've been noticing today in general. I think that the popularity vote is most definitely wizard. Because I had a good chunk of my games be against my own teammates. So this is probably like my 4th game against wizards. 4th or 5th, one of the two. So yeah, that's not a good thing. It's just like bright green though, so that's different. This really sticks out in the nighttime aesthetic, that's for sure. Is he coming over here? He did. Come on. It's gonna be that hard to get a guy on a jet. Oh, I'm right against him. I gotta have to use the baller. Oh, they're using a bomb. That's not good. That was a bomb rush for my teammate. That's good. It's pretty good coverage of the map so far. Is that a dynamo? It has to be a dynamo roller. Yeah, it's dynamo. They can get him? Wow, I'm surprised. That was close enough. It's not. Gotta get out of there before I die. They're really after me. That was a weird fizzle bomb. Exploded with no ink. A laggy fizzle bomb, I'm guessing. I had that happen earlier in a match, actually, that someone's connection was so bad. They used I believe it was the Blobbler. That was what happened. It was a Blobbler match. They died, and then, like, a second and a half later, it was like a really long delay. But then, like, 3 bubbles came out of their bucket that didn't exist anymore and killed me. So, I've been noticing some laggy players today as well. That could have been another one, but that was a beneficial lag, if that was the case. I don't know. This game can be weird at times with its connection, so it's hard to really judge. Oh, they had shields, too. That's not good at all. Oh, they also bursted open my bubble. Even worse. This is not looking good. Yeah, that definitely didn't look good at the end. I mean, it's a team versus their own opponents here, so it doesn't matter. Or team versus their own teammates, just say. There's really no reason to care about this one. If we lost, it's not a big deal, because we got a point and a loss. It just balances itself out. That was rough. And 3 losses in a row. That's not a good sign. I think I'm going to just back out real fast, and then I'm going to go back in. That way we get some different opponents. Alright, hopefully there's going to be a better set of teams. You know, actually having good teammates as well, and then, you know, finding knights. That's kind of important. Hey, Julian, if you're in the chat, thank you for the host. I appreciate it, buddy. Want to help you on Team Wizard. Hey, alt support greatly appreciated. After those 3 games, probably need it. Nah, I definitely appreciate the host. And how you doing, by the way? Doing good, just chilling? That's good to hear. Ah, no knights. I have not seen that many people on the Team Knight side actually wearing the knight outfit. I've been seeing plenty of people on the Wizard side wear the Enchantress outfit, so that's kind of odd. I think people like how the Enchantress outfit looks more in comparison to the Knight one. Maybe that's one reason. That, or, you know, because of the popularity difference, more people on the Wizard side have the amiibo. I wouldn't be surprised if that's also a factor. The only problem I have using this gear is it's not stuff I'm used to, so the chunks I have on here, not the best for my current playstyle. I can work with it. Perfect. That's just enough ink. This area's good. So far, this is a pretty good game. They're already in danger. Yeah, no kidding, danger. Just barely any ink on their side. Oh, I shot there randomly so I have floor to sink into. That was really lucky. Try just flanking them from the side here. Ah, oh, kind of noticed. That's okay. Yeah, they still need to do a lot, so we got some time. Just got to keep on pushing them back. Oh, I was hoping to get him in time. That did not work out nearly as well as I was hoping. Still doing good. If we got that center point, then that's a good thing. We got to keep that pretty much the entire game. Oh, of course. Oh no, we got one dude in their base, and that's it. That's not good. I better not make a last second comeback. This is bad. We gotta just make sure I don't get that center point. If they get that center point, that could have actually came out of danger. That's how important it is. Had a game earlier today here where we died the last 10 seconds. They took over the center point, won the game. That's how crucial it can be. I think that's like a good 15% of your points just right in that area. Wow, one guy with the duel, he's putting in some work there. 11 kills, not bad. Alright, where are we getting the shirt? Please be something good. I'll take that. I definitely need more ink recovery. I'm not used to using gear without it. And that's my first one. Maybe now I can actually get ink back in a decent amount of time? Okay, if you're not gonna find someone soon, this is gonna be bad. If I could be in our Wizard v Wizard match. Please don't be in our Wizard v Wizard. Ah, damn it, as soon as I said it. I should not even open my mouth. That's what happens. I'm worried it lags so long on the screen. It's like, if it's taking this long, it's probably gonna find our own teammates. And then it does. I'm the only actual wizard here, though. Alright, well, I gotta definitely show off the wizard power to the other wizards. How I plan to do things. Wait, what the heck, dude? Why? You, like, covered weirdly splashed areas back here and then left. It's like you wanted to start it and then kind of ditched. Not even a quarter of the way through. That was kind of pointless. What the heck, really? We're all dead already? That's not good. I mean, it makes sense I got killed that fast with the pro, but everyone else dying this quick is not a good sign. There we got another Booyah Bomb. Alright, well that explains why our ink levels are bad and how everyone's dying. Oh, that, I did not even realize that was a pit below me. Wow, they're already pushing us back in the base. That is really not good. Well, that didn't work out as I planned. I moved too quick. Ah, I don't want to get no ink situations next to a Splash-O-Matic. That's really terrible. Really? I got Booyah Bomb over here? Jeez, dude. They really don't want me to leave the base. These guys are definitely trying to keep us here. They're doing a good job. I'll try going around a little bit. Oh, not another Booyah Bomb. He's throwing it right here, too. That's bad. Don't get hit. Good. Oh, I'm kind of surrounded. Get out of here. Let me just try going up the other way then. That'll probably be safer. Or not. Yeah, that's a loss, to say the least. Wow. Very aggressive team. I want to see these kill counts. I feel like every time I turned around, my team was all dead. I want to see their kill count. Yeah, that kind of explains it. Besides one dude, everyone was so close to being in the 10s. 8, 9, 10 kills between 3 people. Oof. Really? Someone likes Boss Baby, I see, in the team. It was an alright movie. I mean, I don't know why it's getting a show on Netflix. I've heard about that one when that first happened. Like, what? I didn't think it was good enough to get a show, but okay. I mean, Netflix does weird things with their shows. They either bring on things no one was expecting or cancel things people love. Still no one knows what to expect from them at this point. No, they just canceled another show. It was like, I don't remember what it was called, but like after 3 seasons, apparently it was doing well, but then they just canceled it, which a lot of people were upset about that one. Hey, there's a knight. First knight we see in the other team. Let's beat him. Beat him up. No one actually covered things over here. That's not good. Hey, Allison. How you doing? Hashtag get a wizard. I mean, that's what I want to do. As long as we don't keep on fighting wizards, we'll do it. Have you played some of this out of curiosity? Or have you decided, like, I'm guessing you would be on Team Wizard? That's what it's sounding like, at least. That was close. Wow. I'm glad I'm alive. You picked the right team. Alright, I'm guessing that is a... Yes, you are a Team Wizard. Can agree, though. This team, best team, in my opinion. You're not sure yet? I mean, if you're gonna play, then you can always join in on a team. We can just swat up, do some stuff here. Don't get hit by the... Zapper? Okay. Hi, Zapper. Didn't see him until it was too late. Yeah, I didn't hear about the Splatfest until earlier in the week. I just kind of see an article about it. It's like, oh, okay. I guess that's happening this weekend. This one, I think, made more like gaming news headlines compared to some of the others only because of the costume thing. Which is still a neat idea. I like wearing this wizard outfit. Maybe it's because of all the Banjo-Kazooie I've seen of late, but the first thing I see is like, hey, that's a Grundy's hat. Because this is basically the exact same kind of wizard hat she wears. Like this very poofy wizard hat with a giant curl on the side. Basically Grundy's hat. Why is that guy at our base saying this way when he died? No. That's not how this works. I won't tonight. Tired, relaxing, for a long day. Rain check. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we'll definitely do it one of the next times. Yeah, no, sometimes after a long day, it's just best off to relax after a while, too. Oh, I almost got the bomb out, but I was just a fraction of a second too late. I think we still won it, though. I think... Okay, now I'm not really sure with all this white on the map. Okay, good. Got a lot done today, sounds good. I mean, that's good to hear. As the tech issues have been getting resolved. I know that's been pretty much a productivity killer, as what we've been hearing the past couple weeks. Now, I'm not looking forward to the next major Windows update. I wouldn't be surprised if that just forks a whole bunch of stuff for people. Oh, yeah, it is the top of the hour, so new maps. Piranha Pit and the Sturgeon Shipyard. Alright. Shipyard and Pit, it's not bad. I mean, we're playing on the newest update, so Piranha Pit won't crash my game now. Thank you, Nintendo. This game recently got updated, I think yesterday. And the whole reason for the update was just because of Piranha Pit and Clam Blitz. That combination was crashing people's games. I experienced a crash, so I'm one of many that can probably vocalize that. Apparently, that map on Clam Blitz, if clams dropped in specific areas, the game would just crash. Speaking of crashing, the lobby just decided to bork itself. Good. But yeah, apparently, Piranha Pit, Clam Blitz, very unstable. They had to release a hotfix patch like a day ago just to fix that issue. That is really bad. I don't think I've seen a Splatoon 2 patch just to fix the game crashing, because I don't think that's ever happened to people. Like, if the game crashed, it wasn't because of a weird issue introduced in an update. Never got the Photoshop file recovered. You can post on Adobe Photoshop form. Another was linked to another thread with the same issue, no one was able to cover it. Oh, so it sounds like that was an issue a lot of other people experienced. Man, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. And of course, we get wizards. I also don't want to see that. But yeah, that really sucks. You just lost like hours of work just because of one random glitch. I hate it when that happens. I feel like this map I've gotten in more Splatfest than normal rotation. I feel like I've seen this here like almost every other Splatfest. It's funny that the game doesn't say this is one of my favorite maps in the Switch app. It keeps on saying that, I think like it's the hotel map that's my favorite. It's like, no it's not, that's just the one that keeps on coming up on rotation when I play. I don't get the favorite map system they have on that app because it makes no sense. It's like, how can you have a favorite map in a game that has 2 maps show up every 2 hours randomly? You can't have a favorite map at that point. You're just happening to play when it's in rotation more often. That's just luck right there, not favoritism. The app's weird. There we go. Barely lived, but that's fine. We inked it. That's a booyah bomb behind me. That's not good. Very pushing us back. Yeah, there's even one guy in our base. Yeah, I'm gonna actually jump the spawn. I don't like how this guy's covering pretty much the whole base area. I knew he was still here. I was just trying to figure out where in the ink is this dude. 5 hours of work gone. Gonna have to move on. At least have a JPEG of the first version from the client. Oh, at least he still had something to reference back. That's good. So at least it's like it wasn't all for nothing. But yeah, that really does suck. You have to redo like 5 hours work just because of the program randomly corrupting itself. I don't get why it does that. Kind of why I'm still using an older version, just because I've heard like newer versions of the Adobe Suite were buggy. I don't know if they fixed some of the bugs people said over time. It's like, I'm just going to stick on the 2014. Apparently, that sounded like the most stable out of all the Creative Suite programs. I'll just stick with this because I want my thing to actually work. I don't care about the features. I just want to care about, you know, it not dying in the middle of a project. I already had that happen with Sony Vegas in the past. I don't want to go through that again. The dark days. Yeah, Adobe is dumb. Can't agree. Introducing new features and new bugs at the exact same time. I swear, they add a lot of stuff, which I've heard some of it's good that they usually add, especially from what I've heard from people who used Premiere stuff. Apparently, a lot of the stuff they've been adding there the past, like, I think 2 years people have been happy about, but a lot of it has been unnecessary, and then it just apparently clogs up the program to a point where it crashes more. And that's not good. I know a lot of people swapped off the Adobe suites after a certain point because it was too expensive for things that weren't reliable. People found alternatives. We had one guy not do anything. Did we have a disconnect? I feel like the sploosh there was a disconnect. There's no way he would have had 0 kills and 0 specials. Not at the sploosh. He would have gotten enough points to get a special at the very least. Probably seen that this is a wizard game. He's like, alright, I'm done. I'm gonna quit. I'm just gonna load it back. I wonder if we're gonna get a 10x battle tonight. I haven't had one all day. It'd be nice to get one. I don't think our clout's high enough for it though. Like, yeah, we're not even at the 2,000 mark. I hope so. I hope we get 10x at one point. Hey! Just when I mentioned it, I was hoping for that because it delayed a bit on the Turf War logo. I'm like, hang on, could this be a 10x? It was a 10x. How's my day? Nice and relaxing. Played some of this earlier, and I worked on getting a whole bunch of stuff uploaded to the YouTube channel because I had some stream uploads to take care of, got those done. And I'm preparing for a new series that's starting Monday. So that's gonna be fun. Just gotta be careful not to get destroyed here right away. Now let's see if the game crashes on this map in Turf War. That'd be funny if they patch it for Plan Blitz and then it's a new problem in Turf War during Splatfest. You know, the mode that you can only play Turf War with. Alright, careful not to get hit by those. The co-op between me and Amber. Now, that'll be like later this year. I know she still needs to practice up on the Ocarina co-op. She pitched that with me a couple weeks ago. It's like, yeah, we'll do that. Because I really like how our Majora's Mask one came out. So, I'll probably want to practice up slightly on that too. I'll probably end up using the, oh. Dang it. I'm probably going to end up using, I think it's called Better OOT for my practice because I'll just skip all the cutscenes. Because I haven't done a full 100% since the recording I did for League like a year ago. Oh. What was that? That was the normal dually? Wow, that got some range. I thought he was just hugging the wall, but sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Ocarina co-op that we're going to do. Because that's going to be a lot of fun in general. Like, our dynamic worked really well with the Majora's Mask one. I know she started the upload that onto her channel again. So, if you want to check that out, she's going to be uploading that every Saturday. I got the full thing on my channel. If you just want to see the full thing now, it's also there. And it turned out really well. I'm just interested to see how this is going to change up this time. Because of our playstyles still being similar to how they were back then, but on a game now that's not as open-ended. So I feel like there's going to be some points where we're going to be doing a lot of the same stuff. I'm trying to think of how we're going to differentiate it, just like how we did with the Majora. That one's gonna be very interesting. Oh, this is really bad. I'm like surrounded by everything. How am I alive? Excuse me. I didn't know that was a curved slope. I thought for sure I just was gonna plummet as soon as I jumped off the edge. That was weird. I mean, we still died, so it didn't matter. Which is cool to see what happened. Dang it. Hey, Kira, how you doing? You just finished your midterm for political science. I hope you passed, too. Sending good vibes. And sucked your bombs. This is really not good. If we don't get out of danger like this second, yeah, we're not winning the battle. Dang it. First 10x and it was lost. That's alright. We maybe will have another one pop up tonight. I got more of a chance of having these pop up playing in the pro mode instead of normal mode, so here's hoping. And we actually did really good, but the team did better. Dually getting 12 kills is pretty impressive. And it's the hero dually replica too, so that's not one of the best ones in the game. That's surprising. Like, he did really good. Not good for me, though. To try to do the dungeon shuffle for the dead bit of Ocarina Rando. This is a disaster since I'm not great at it. I'm guessing that's, yeah, you just kind of had issues trying to get in between your dungeons and just didn't get good items at that point. So reminder, if you have cow shuffle on, disable Link's house cow. Oh yeah, that's right, that could be a problem. Because that could have an important item, but you may never be able to get to it because of Epona's song. Oof. Wow. The spoiler log said that's how I get Nocturne's Shadow. A cow with an optional game that may or may not be possible to get to, depending on if you have your horse. That is really bad luck. Oof. Sounds like a good sight to have on for a health sanity. Just to screw with the player and just to have a good show and make the streamer cry. I wouldn't be surprised if that's like a new thing. I know health sanity people say they do now in Ocarina of Rando, which is basically just an oh wow. I thought I was gonna throw it behind him. Not my way. I know health sanity is the thing people have been doing, which is basically all sanity, so all the checks randomized in general. But then you also gotta collect all the tokens, which is basically 100% at that point. You literally 100% the video game. Logically, I had a bonus on, but I couldn't do all dungeons. Wow. That sounds like a weird seed. Wow, how did it stick to the wall? Excuse me. Oh, and then there's a dude behind me. That was bad timing, too. I'm just going to try to get back on the platform. I don't know how it hit the wall. That looked like a perfect aim for the floor. That's a booyah bomb, isn't it? Yeah, that's a booyah bomb. Ooh. It's going right for me, too. Alright, let me ink up this wall a bit and climb up here. How? Okay. Thought it was gonna be enough shots. Was not. Barely was that time. Good. This guy is really determined. He really wanted to be dead. Wow. Alright, bottom of the well was Jobber's belly. Never found Song's thorns to enter his child. Deku was Forest Temple. Yeah, that is weird. I agree there. Forest was training grounds. Man, those are just some weird warps. Like, you need so many items just to get the specific areas, and that's not even what you needed to beat the dungeons. That is really weird setup. I feel like next time I do one of those weird things, I probably would end up just, like, one of those weird sanity settings. I'd probably now try that dungeon randomizer at one point. By the time I get to it, it'll probably be more, like, developed in general, so it'll probably be more features to it and more things to check on and off. That'd be interesting. I don't know, I'm debating, like, what my next thing should do after the, Breath of the Wild thing finishes. Are you kidding me? We just came from a wizard duo. I don't want another one. But I'm debating what to do after the Master Mode thing finishes up, because depending on how it goes, either way, I think it's going to be over next Saturday. I think next Saturday stream, we're going to be finishing up that Champion Ballad Master Mode. Because if I do some tonight, if we can get the Queen rank in a decent amount of time, then I'll clear out the Gerudo area, which means we only have the final dungeon left. But if I can't do that, then I'm still doing all that in one session, because I think like 4 hours at the most, and I could probably beat that DLC. So if that's the case, no matter what happens, I think it's done next week. And I've been debating, should I even just try the Majora's Mask Rando now, or should I try to diversitize it? I'll let you guys decide. Would you want to see Majora's Mask Rando now, or do you think it's been too much Zelda on the streams these past couple weeks? Maybe change it up. I feel like that's probably the next rando I'd probably try if I did that now. Just because I kind of just curious at this point, even though I know it's not that good just yet. Like, I know they're still actively working on it, and it's better than it was like 4 years ago, but there's still a lot of things that need to be fixed. Yeah, see, Kier, that's what I was thinking too. I know it's like fixed up to a point now where I think I would play it, at least, because when they first released it, one of the biggest problems it had that I did not like at all was that when you collected, say, like a heart piece and go back in time, the heart piece would show back up. It would look like it was not collected. And then when you collect it again, it gives you 5 rupees saying that you basically got it. They patched that already. Now it stays collected when you go back in time. But then there's still a lot of other weird things too, like the progressive item issue. Like, you can, say, find yourself the 50 quiver, and then you can find yourself 30 quiver and lose your 51. It would just downgrade you. Like, there's some weird bugs I know they're still trying to iron out. And it seems development on Majora is slower than Ocarina's. I think it's because the community is not as big for that rando scene. I wouldn't be surprised, because the Ocarina rando scene is huge. At least the one thing I'll say is that they figured out how to get that rando to work on VC from day one. Because I know Ocarina rando, I think, was a little more problematic at first to be put on VC. Because they didn't have a proper patcher, they just kind of let the Ocarina speedrunners figure that one out. So if you're a casual like myself and did not know how exactly to get that to work, that may have been a problem. I just used the GZ inject tool thing and it works perfectly. It's like one-to-one patching. And I think it lasted a while. I forget how long that special lasts, because half the time people either get killed in the middle of it or they just throw their hammer halfway through. I thought I was dashing away in time. Well, we lost this game regardless. We kept on getting a team wipe. Like, that was like, what, our third one in the past minute? They keep on murdering us. Jeez, man. This is a really bad game for us. Yeah, that was, that's a lot of blue. I mean, it's our own team, so it doesn't really matter in the end. So I'm fine with this. It's just, man, we really didn't stand a chance there in that last minute. Yeah, that explains a lot. Besides their Zapper, everyone was above 10. Or at 10 kills at the very least. Couldn't get a single one. How many times it got killed? Like playing No One Minds or Zelda would be a random race or multi-world. I was thinking one of those at one point. Like I was thinking of doing a random race with some people at one point as well. It's always the hardest thing of like trying to get people together on a good schedule to do it. That's always the problem. Because I would love to do something like that. I know multi-world will be more of a setup, trying to figure that out and make sure everyone's connections is stable enough to do it. Because that would be fun. I still also gotta check out the combo one they made for Link to the Past and Super Metroid. That one I know a lot of people have been saying it's been really good. I kept on getting requests over the years for Metroid Prime 2 rando, like it was weird. I got requests for that as soon as I did my Metroid Prime 1 randomizer in 2014. I'm like, wait a minute, you want me to do a randomizer of that now? I didn't even know it was established back then. If I'm looking at it, not really. It's way more established now and seems to actually be working compared to back then, which I don't even know. It was not a thing in 2014. But yet so many people were saying, will you do one? Like, if they make one that has a good amount of features, maybe. But back then, they did not. Yeah, multi-world's definitely only emulator, I know that much. I would definitely play an emulator for that. I mean, it'd be cool to see them get that work on console. I think I've heard people say if they get like a USB port on like an EverDrive for the N64, they'd probably end up getting that to work on console. I think that's the only limitation, because that's why they can do stuff like that for the Super Nintendo flash card, the SD to SNES, because it has a USB out. But yeah, no, definitely something like that, be multi-world. I guess it's something to consider in the future. So, thanks for the recommendation, Kira. Appreciate that. I'll definitely hit you up on that one if I decide to do that too. I got someone with that bomb? Okay, I'll take it. Well, that was weird. I always saw the guy's gun. I was like, where'd my teammate go? And I saw the splat charger just floating in air for a second. Ah, bad. Wobblers always combo me. Their shots are just very good. They just stack way too much. I can't see with this bubble in my face. Oh, I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm screwed. Even if I used my special, I don't think I would have enough time. I was just trying to kill the Ultra Stamp fast. Oh, that was a brush next to me. Man, I got lucky he didn't notice me in time. Ah, got stuck in the last second. Bad. I think we lost this. Yeah, we just got back in the danger. We definitely lost. We gotta make it out of danger and push them back in 3 seconds. I don't think that's working. It's yet another one of our own, so it doesn't matter in the end. It doesn't really add up to the team score. And I just hope we actually get more night games soon. That'd be great. So what counts as ink surfaces? Don't see anyone focusing on walls, just curious. That's pretty much why. Ink surfaces is more or less just the floor. You ink the floor and you get points. Anything else doesn't really count. So you can't ink ceiling, trees, walls. The only reason why you would ink a wall is to make a path for yourself to climb it. That's about it. So you have to ink the floor in order to actually get points. I still remember that any time that there was a demo for this, like the global test fire for Splatoon 1 and 2, Since people didn't know how to play back then, you would get a lot of people just inking the walls, and then that's it. Like, oh no, you don't do that. I think it was more funny when you see that for a first-time player do that for a couple hours and not realize it. It's like, you get it, they're still learning, so you can't give them crap for that, but then you see it, I'm like, oh no, buddy, I'm sorry, but you gotta hit the floor. Alright, this is taking a while. We're gonna get probably another wizard game, I feel. Please don't do a game. Don't prove me wrong. Oh, you didn't prove me wrong, come on. This has gotta be a 70-30 split. I would not be surprised if it's 70-30 split in popularity. Or at least close to it. If I turn this game tomorrow on and it says it was like 51-49 popularity, I'm not gonna believe the game. Like, nope. No, not how many dang Wizard v Wizard matches I've seen. That happened to me in one of these Splatfests. Like, we kept on fighting the opposite team. I load the game the next day. It was like maybe a 5% difference at the most. Like, no way it was that close in popularity. Half the time I fought my teammates. That's like a 20% gap, not a 5%. Oh, Booyah Bomb. Probably going right for the center. But didn't fully ink it, though. That's good. Thought for a second I didn't get out of my squid form in time. I was going to fall right through that metal grate. That would have been the worst timing. Not very much to ink here. It's probably a little too early, do you want to be honest, but it's okay. It kept me safe. He's gonna aim for me? That felt like a weird place to put it. I'm surprised he didn't shoot that at the center. Killing me was probably not the best play. Yeah, my team already filled back up the center and killed the guy who threw the Booyah Bomb. That was not the smart play. My teammate's right up there next to the dude. I think he's gonna go with the 10 missiles. If not, he's just gonna splat him. Wow, we're actually keeping him in the base. Alright, I can kind of tell what this game is. These guys probably don't really want to try much because we're fighting each other. Teammate v teammate, they're probably just lax about it. Like, don't matter about the game. Do what we want. I see it happen a lot of the times when you get teammates fighting each other in Splatfest. It's either one team does really good, obviously, because they're good, or because the other team stopped trying, since they realize it's kind of a waste of time. Yeah, we definitely won that. I mean, that's good for me. Get my experience up. We actually did ink a portion of our base area. Kind of forgot that area existed, not gonna lie. I think they're squid partying. Heard the phrase, jumping around the squid form. I'm guessing that one means like they're basically squid bagging all over the place, flopping out between their squid form. I don't think they were. I didn't really hear anyone transform into a squid multiple times. I don't know what they were doing. I think they were just... They were playing, but not playing at their best. I think that was the thing. Let me back out real fast so we can go ahead and get this shirt scrubbed, simply just because I kind of want to start fresh. Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I figured. I looked up the term to see what people meant by that. I kind of figured squid bagging, doing nothing else, just keep on flopping back and forth because they're bored. Debating, should I... No, I don't want to scrub that. I'm trying to see. This is not bad. Like, shoes, I'm okay with, like, the quick up. Quick super jump is always helpful, and special charging is good. It's just this, I'm iffy on the hat having 2 quick respawns. I feel like that's a waste, so this is gonna cost a lot. But I got the money, so we're gonna start fresh on the hat. I don't like 2 quick respawns on there. Honestly, that doesn't really do too much. Like, it saves you maybe a second or 2 at the very most. And I never see quick respawn being that important in a lot of games. I think maybe more for rank stuff it'd be important. But for something like this, nah. I think all of the night players just stopped playing for the night. Like, what the heck? This is like the worst luck. Love how everyone but one person on our team is wearing the wizard outfit. That guy must feel left out. Like, I want to wear the wizard outfit too. We don't have the amiibo. To be fair, the amiibo for this game, man, I swear, so many amiibo never get restocked that much. And I think the Octoling amiibos now are kind of hard to find too. Because after they released, I don't think they were as restocked as some of the others were when they first came out. So that probably didn't help. I mean, it didn't probably help in the timing, because they came out here in North America the same day as not only Smash Bros, but the Smash Bros line of amiibo. So I think more people were focused on that in general. So that sucks. Did I just see a level 1 player? It might be someone prestige. If you saw a star next to their name, then that means that they technically played the game long enough to reset their level back to level 1. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a prestige player. I mean, it also could be a newbie. Who knows? One day I'll get prestiged. It takes so long to get back to level 1. Because getting now past anything past level 50 is a chore. It's like, what? Almost 1 million experience, something like that, per level now, which is a lot. I mean, at least it doesn't keep on going up. It now capped itself at a certain point. But it still takes a long time, even with these experience tickets. Is on any enemy teams? Not sure. I mean, we'll probably find out at the end of the game, because I think it'll say the levels again. Oh, we'll definitely see here in a moment. I was like, no one here. We're in danger, too. What the heck's going on? I cannot believe we're still in danger. We have a good chunk of the top portion of the map. That does not look like a danger scoreboard, in my opinion. Yeah, that looks like we should be at least out of danger. Not winning, but at least out of the danger zone. Yeah, I'm dead. Gotta get away now. Oh, come on. The guy has mallet. Just let him have his mallet. Oh, I'm screwed. I couldn't kill the roller in time? Dang, I was really hoping. Penguin didn't want me to. Our team keeps on getting killed, too. That's a bad sign. That seems to be the running trend tonight. Oh, he wants to pop that. Yeah, sorry, buddy. You weren't living from that. Okay, now my team is just squid banging all over the place. Now we got a squid party. I don't like it when you guys do that. It's like, at least try, because we get experience from this game too. Our team may not get any points from it, but we as a player do. They just wasted my time. Also going to change weapons in between rounds here. I'm not feeling these dualies now. We're having a harder time actually killing people with these because of the short range. I keep on running the long range guys this time around, so we may want to try something different. I mean, I could keep the dually trend and go with Squelcher. Or I can go long range and pick one of the 52 gals. Let me see. I think maybe with my current loadout, I don't know. 52 may not be the best play because of how long these take to shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the dually. Go with dually Squelcher, just give me more range. And it should still be good on firing rate and all that. Oh, we're waiting without a timer. This is weird. That's why. Come on. Seriously, did they just leave? Did the night guys just leave? Like, we got our points. Bye. How many in a row? This is like my 7th game in a row with Wizards. Wow, okay. This is not a good Splatfest, to be honest, so far. Like, I picked the wrong team, apparently. I'm not booyahing for a double. I enjoy these events, but when you fight your own teammates, then it just becomes kind of bad, if you want to be honest. Oh, he's almost dead. I don't know where the guy went. Oh, he's still there. I see him. He got his umbrella back, though. And I got random snipe out of the air from a Swiffer of all things. Jeez, dude. How? Just how was it that good of a shot? Explain. I want to see the graph and everything. Wow, I actually got someone with that. That was a good throw, I guess. Oh, we still had armor frames because of the splashdown. Ah, come on, he got us both too? Really? I mean, it's a dually, I'm not too surprised. They're powerful, but that powerful? I don't know. Okay, I thought that guy zoomed to the top of the screen for a sec. I was a little concerned. No, he just jumped. Ooh, this is not looking good. They got a lot of the map. Dude, get over here. Gotta get to the center and throw down this rain cloud. Now, we need these points. Wow, he got me in the air with that? Jeez, this guy's a good Squiffer player, I guess. That is an insane shot to get with a gun that is really hard to aim with already. That is insane. I really hope we get our opposite team, please. Can we fight a knight? Yeah, it was one of the closer games we've had in a bit. I think both teams really want their points this time, so no one actually screwed around. I just want to fight a knight. That's all I want. You guys do that, I'll be satisfied. Oh, come on, not again. Honestly, if we get too many wizard games, I might actually just swap to Breath of the Wild instead and just play this on my own time if I have enough time before it ends. I don't want to keep on just fighting your own team, if you want to be honest. So I say if we don't find our own teammates in the next 3 games, this one counting it, then we might just have to swap games, unfortunately. Because this is not a good pairing night. That sucks too, because this is a cool themed Splatfest. Oh, I noticed the guy too late. I could have killed him before he killed me. Imagine swapping the wild plays at night because you couldn't splat knights in wizard costume. At that point, I just put on the wizard costumes and beat up the knights. Like, here, I found knights. This is the only way to find them. The wrong game. What? Okay. Dude, slow down. I hate fighting ink brushes for this reason. Wow. Did he just kill 2 at one shot? That ends up having got lucky with his aim because we were both stacked on top of each other. Probably not the best move, if I want to be honest. We're not, no, I'm not booyahing because you guys want to. I don't like it when people randomly just use the team commands like that because they're bored. It's not what they're for. Stop it. I'm waiting for this way to throw us off. And then I'm gonna be really mad. Dude, come over here. I don't know what update they changed that splashdown, but one of the updates had to add super armor in there for when they actually use the move on the ground, because there's obviously no armor still when they jump. Because I don't think it was like that at launch. I think when you still slam the ground, you didn't have any armor at all. Hence why you kept like, getting killed in the move and no one liked it. It was one of those that was a good idea, but you always got killed in. Now it seems like you get killed in a lot still when you splash down, but not nearly as much as you used to because of the armor. I mean, at least we won, so there's some points, but it doesn't help our team. Just give me my experience points at this point. I just kind of want that. I'm really hoping this next set is going to be some night games. I really hope. Let me actually check Nintendo Versus Twitter account, because I know they usually post a poll when they do events like this, just to get people's ideas of like what team they're going to be on, but I don't know if they're talking about this right now because of all the tourney stuff going on with Smash and Splatoon that they're preparing PAX East with. Yeah, they didn't do a poll, so I can't really get a good judge on the numbers. There's so many Smash posts, though, because they're doing their own tournament thing for PAX. That's probably why. I mean, reading tweets, it seems like a lot of people are talking about the wizard side. Although there's a lot of joke postings about Knights because of Dark Souls, so kind of a mix. People like the meme about Dark Souls, so that's nothing new. Dark Souls Kid Edition, prepare to be splatted. Very splatted. You know, we didn't get the stupid like demo thing they were supposed to do to test the online server, so here you go. This is that demo. Squid Souls, prepare to splat edition. Oh, that's bad. Alright, that should help a little bit. Keep that center point. These ones don't really matter as much, but getting the wall ones at least helps for movement. Yeah, just throw it here just for extra ink protection. No, get away from me. He's gonna kill me. Yeah, I'm stuck. If I didn't get stuck in that, like, inch of ink, I could have probably got away in time. Oh, that's a splatling over there. Yep, stay away from that thing. He is gunning for me. That splatling just really wanted me dead. Yeah, I was kind of in a dead situation no matter what happened there. That was a really bad spot to be stuck in. What did I get killed with first? The Stingray, the Booyah Blast, or the guy shooting the Booyah Blast dropping down shooting you in the face? All three are deadly. Oh, we barely got away. That's not going to do anything at the last second, but if we fill my ink, I guess. That's something. I'm really hoping we get a night game next. If we don't get a night game next, we're probably going to just say that'll be our final game, unfortunately. Wow. Almost every single person on my team got 5 kills. That would have been actually hilarious to see 4 5s in a row. But Summer, you had to ruin it by getting a 4. You couldn't be part of the 5 squad. Yeah, it's not a good sign. Come on, find the game. I hate how you take forever to find games, even on wire connection. Come on. Yep, there's the wizards. Alright, let's make this our last game then. Let's push real hard to get a victory for this one. That's disappointing. If there's this many Wizard v Wizard games in a row, that kind of just tells me that the game's never intending to match me with the other team. Which that really does suck. We only got to see a handful of nights tonight because of that. So you definitely know we got the popularity, which means we lost this Splatfest. You know that the Splatfest is going to be weighed heavily towards the nights because the people were seeing reactions, then like all the pro players, like, hey, let's just go ahead and play on the other team because not many people will. So we'll guarantee to get games that give us points and just annihilate people. That's how it usually goes, which sucks. There's nothing you can do to balance that, unfortunately. I just never like seeing that happen in general. I won't be surprised if we win the popularity, but then lose everything else tomorrow. That's normally how these things go. That bucket's super laggy too. It would throw its slosher and then nothing would come out and then something would come out a second later. That is not good. Stay away from that slosher. Hey, that's the good one apparently because he's actually firing. Get away! Yeah, we die all the time. Either my team really isn't trying much, or we're getting annihilated by the other ones because they're killing us all the time. It's one of the two. I'm thinking it's more of the latter, because these guys definitely look at trying. Okay, what is with this bucket? I feel like this sloshing machine has to have some kind of lag, because that shot wasn't near me and it still killed? No way. Oh, the curling bomb was ready to explode. That was a bad time to jump then. I thought I was going to bounce on the wall and still go. I don't know if it's worth jumping to them, so I'm not going to. Bad timing, but I got him killed, so that's all that matters. And then his friend took it over. Okay, maybe it didn't matter as much. Alright, good. Got Sam. Got the point. And that's it. Alright. Who won? I don't think that helped. It's hard to tell because it looks kind of even. Ah, not even enough. 50 exact. I haven't seen an exact score in a while. That's impressive. Well, I'm not going through more of these lobbies and see more wizards, so unfortunately we'll end it on loss. That kind of sucks, but that's fine. This was a weird one. Like, the theme is cool, but if the game isn't going to pair me with the other opponents, then, in my opinion, this is a terrible Splatfest. Like, the theme cannot save a Splatfest from bad matchmaking, which sucks, unfortunately, but what are you going to do? So let's, before we swap things over, gotta look at the meme post here. Gotta look at the community. Which half it is going to be Discord post, knowing how this community works. That's at least good, because that's Zelda. I like that. And then some of these I just don't get the context, like that. An interesting drawing, but what is it? A weird squeak kid. A knife? No. It's like a ninja at that point, not a knight. I can't even tell what's going on then. It was just too much stuff. I think there's Shovel Knight in there, so it's got to be a Shovel Knight related one. I see Plague Knight. I mean, that is really good, but everything's blending together. Maybe don't put as much detail in your post. Like, this is a good one, because it's not nearly as much detail as the other post. Oh, and then Link, and that looks like one of the people from the Oracle games. I think that's Nehru in particular. I haven't really played the Oracle, so it's hard for me to remember. I'll just top my head. Just a Discord post, who cares? I don't want self-advertisement in my video game. Yeah, there's a lot of good art here. When you ignore the Twitter and Discord postings, you can find some good stuff. Oh, that's a Hollow Knight thing. Okay. I was like, what is that little bug thing? And I realized that's the main character from Hollow Knight. Okay. Yeah, I like this theme. It's really cool. I think having you use special gear and transforming the Splatfest tee into something else, I think that's a really cool idea. So I want to see them do this again. But man, the matchmaking in this one really did not favor Wizards at all. So yeah, here's hoping we actually do win. I know we got the popularity, but here's hoping we actually get the victory wins too. Because anytime we fought Knights, it was mixed, either really good or really bad. So here's hoping.